Vintage farmhouse-style interior decor trends you can't miss in 2025 for a chic home. Welcome to the channel, home decor lovers. If you're a fan of timeless charm and rustic elegance, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into classic vintage farmhouse interior decor trends you can't miss in 2025 for a chic home. Whether you're updating your living space or planning a full home makeover, these trends will transform your space into a cozy, stylish haven that feels both timeless and fresh. In this video, we're bringing you the best of the vintage farmhouse style. Think distressed wood, vintage kitchenware, and shiplap walls, all updated with a modern twist for 2025. From living rooms that make you want to curl up with a book, to kitchens that make cooking feel like an art, we'll show you how to create a space that's both chic and inviting. If you're ready to take your home to the next level with a look that's full of warmth, character, and charm, make sure you stay tuned for all our insider tips and design ideas. And hey, if you're loving these trends as much as we are, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more home decor inspiration. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a new update. Let's get started and make your home the chic, vintage-inspired space you've always dreamed of. Cozy living room with distressed wood furniture. Step into a living room that feels like a warm hug from the past, where every piece of furniture tells a story. The distressed wood furniture adds a sense of history, bringing in the kind of rustic charm that instantly makes a space feel lived in and loved. Picture an inviting linen sofa, gently worn with time, paired with vintage armchairs that call you to sink into their cushions. The fire crackles in a cozy fireplace, filling the room with a soft, golden light that dances across the room. Vintage rugs, with their intricate patterns, lay beneath your feet, inviting you to curl up with a good book. This is the epitome of farmhouse comfort, a place where you can truly unwind, sip your morning coffee, or entertain friends in a setting that feels both timeless and fresh. A cozy living room showcases vintage farmhouse interior decor, featuring a plush gray sectional sofa adorned with pillows and a throw blanket. The space is highlighted by distressed wood furniture, including a rustic sideboard holding a flat-screen TV and lamps. A wooden shelf unit with woven baskets adds charm, while natural light from large French doors enhances the inviting atmosphere. Open shelving with vintage kitchenware. The heart of every farmhouse is its kitchen, and nothing screams vintage farmhouse like open shelving stacked with well-loved kitchenware. Picture mason jars filled with homemade jam, dried herbs, or pantry staples, neatly lined up next to a cast-iron skillet, ready for its next big meal. Floral patterned china and vintage teacups bring warmth and character to the space, with each item showcasing its own little piece of history. The shelves are more than just storage. They're a celebration of simpler times. They remind us of family gatherings and quiet evenings spent cooking meals with love. Under soft, glowing light, the gleaming silver of antique cutlery and the texture of well-worn ceramics make the kitchen feel welcoming and full of personality. A beautifully designed kitchen with a vintage farmhouse interior decor. The open shelving with vintage kitchenware adds a rustic charm, featuring neatly arranged plates, bowls, and jars. The large farmhouse sink is centered under a row of windows, allowing natural light to flood the space. The wooden countertops and white cabinetry enhance the cozy, inviting atmosphere. farmhouse-style dining table with shiplap walls. A farmhouse dining room isn't just a place to eat. It's where memories are made. Picture a long, rustic dining table, crafted from wood that's weathered with time, set in front of gorgeous shiplap walls. The mismatched chairs, some wooden, some painted metal, add a relaxed, lived-in feel that's both charming and practical. Above, a vintage chandelier or a set of pendant lights casts a warm glow, illuminating the table as it's set for a feast. Whether it's a holiday gathering or a quiet family meal, this space invites conversation and connection. The addition of small touches like a vintage tablecloth, a fresh flower centerpiece, or a tray of homemade bread brings a homey, lived-in vibe, ensuring this room is as functional as it is beautiful. A beautifully designed dining area features a farmhouse-style dining table made of rustic wood, surrounded by wooden chairs atop a patterned rug. The room's shiplap walls and large windows invite natural light, while a chandelier adds elegance. The open layout seamlessly connects to a kitchen with white cabinetry and a large island, blending old-world charm with modern functionality. Antique wooden ladder as decor. It's amazing how something as simple as an antique ladder can become an iconic piece of decor. Leaning gracefully against the wall, it brings an instant sense of rustic charm to any room. Think about using it to display freshly folded blankets, or perhaps hanging potted plants from its rungs to add a touch of greenery and life. Or, if you're feeling creative, a vintage ladder can even serve as a unique towel rack in the bathroom. It's a perfect example of how farmhouse decor isn't just about what you add, but how you use the things you already have. This piece, with its weathered texture and worn finish, carries a sense of history, making it more than just functional. It's art. In a cozy corner of a vintage farmhouse interior decor, an antique wooden ladder serves as a charming plant stand. The ladder, weathered with age, holds several pots of white flowering plants and greenery, adding a touch of nature to the rustic setting. Adjacent to the ladder is a plush cream sofa adorned with pillows, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Chic bedroom with vintage quilt and soft color palette. Your bedroom should be a retreat, a space where you can escape the hustle and bustle of the day. Imagine a serene, farmhouse-inspired room with a vintage quilt draped across a rustic wooden bed frame. The soft pastel colors of the quilt contrast beautifully with the neutral tones of the walls, creating a calm and relaxing atmosphere. Each piece in the room, from the antique dresser to the vintage mirror, adds a layer of character, while the handmade touches, like crocheted lace pillowcases or a hand-sewn throw, make it feel personal and cozy. You'll want to spend every evening here, wrapped up in the warmth of soft linens and the comforting embrace of vintage charm. This is farmhouse living at its best, timeless, peaceful, and welcoming. A cozy bedroom features chic vintage farmhouse interior decor with a beautifully embroidered quilt in soft hues of beige and pink. The wooden bed frame is complemented by white pillows and a rustic nightstand adorned with a classic lamp and a vase of fresh flowers. The overall ambience is warm and inviting, perfect for a serene retreat. Farmhouse porch with swing and wicker chairs. The porch is the soul of any farmhouse, where you can enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning, read a good book, or simply relax as the sun sets. Picture an old-fashioned porch swaying gently in the breeze, surrounded by wicker chairs and vintage lanterns. The natural beauty of the space is enhanced by hanging plants, overflowing with greenery, and delicate flowers cascading from window boxes. The atmosphere is peaceful and serene, perfect for slow mornings or quiet evenings. With its rustic charm, this outdoor space welcomes you to slow down, take in the sights and sounds of the world around you, and enjoy the simple pleasures that farmhouse life has to offer. A charming porch features a cozy swing and wicker chairs adorned with plush cushions and pillows. The rustic wooden deck is complemented by a small coffee table holding books and a mug. String lights hang from the roof, adding a warm glow. Potted plants, including blooming hydrangeas, enhance the inviting atmosphere, while the scenic countryside view completes the serene setting. Repurposed antique furniture in modern spaces. Who says you can't have a mix of old and new? Repurposed antique furniture adds character and warmth to a modern space. Imagine an old wooden sideboard, once used in a farmhouse kitchen, now standing proudly in your sleek living room. The contrast between the rich, weathered wood and the contemporary design of your space brings a unique blend of vintage charm and modern minimalism. Whether it's a vintage coffee table, a refurbished cabinet, or a repurposed armchair, these pieces ground your space in history, while still allowing for a clean, modern aesthetic. It's a perfect example of how vintage farmhouse style can complement current trends, offering both style and functionality. This cozy home office embodies vintage farmhouse interior decor, featuring repurposed antique furniture in modern spaces. A rustic wooden desk with multiple drawers sits beside a leather swivel chair, while a wooden bookshelf brimming with books adds charm. Natural light streams through large windows, illuminating a colorful patterned rug and vintage desk lamp. Framed artwork and a woven basket enhance the room's inviting atmosphere. Vintage galvanized metal accents. There's something about the raw, industrial feel of galvanized metal that adds just the right touch to a farmhouse-inspired home. Think about a few galvanized metal watering cans placed strategically around the living room, or an old-fashioned light fixture made from upcycled metal pipes hanging above your kitchen island. The beauty of these pieces lies in their simplicity and timelessness. Their weathered finish brings an earthy, industrial feel to the space, while their functionality, whether as a decor piece or a practical item, makes them an indispensable part of vintage farmhouse decor. These accents ground the space, giving it character and soul, and make it feel undeniably authentic. A cozy nook in a vintage farmhouse features a rustic wooden bench adorned with textured pillows. A woven basket sits on the wooden floor beside the bench, while a large ceramic vase with fresh flowers rests on the windowsill. Vintage galvanized metal accents include lanterns and a wall-mounted sign, adding to the charm of the space. Farmhouse entryway with rustic signage and wooden bench. The entryway is the first thing you see when you walk into a home, so why not make it feel inviting? Picture a rustic wooden bench placed beneath a vintage sign that reads, "Welcome home," or "Gather here." The sign's well-worn finish adds personality, while the bench invites you to sit and kick off your shoes after a long day. Above, a set of vintage hooks holds coats, scarves, and hats, making this space both functional and charming. A large, antique mirror on the wall reflects soft, warm light from the nearby window, adding depth and dimension. From the moment you step inside, you're greeted with warmth, personality, and a sense of home. Farm fresh and botanical prints on walls. Nothing brings the essence of a farmhouse to life like farm-fresh prints and botanical illustrations. Imagine vintage artwork of herbs, flowers, or fruit framed and hanging above a console table or adorning the walls of your kitchen. These prints celebrate the beauty of nature, bringing a touch of the outdoors inside. Whether it's a rustic wooden frame or a more refined gold-tone frame, these prints enhance the charm of any room. Pairing them with real plants, whether fresh herbs on the windowsill or trailing vines, creates a perfect balance between art and nature and invites a sense of tranquility into your home. Handcrafted wooden accents in kitchen. A farmhouse kitchen is about more than just function. It's about creating a space that feels authentic and personal. Handcrafted wooden accents, like a butcher block countertop, a reclaimed wood island, or even a set of vintage cutting boards, infuse the kitchen with warmth and character. These natural materials bring a bit of the outdoors inside, while their craftsmanship tells a story of tradition and care. The texture of the wood contrasts beautifully with soft, flowing fabrics like linen curtains or dish towels, creating a welcoming space where every meal is an experience. Vintage lighting, like pendant lights with an industrial flair, completes the look, casting a soft, inviting glow over the entire room. A beautifully designed kitchen showcases vintage farmhouse interior decor with handcrafted wooden accents. The rustic wooden countertop and open shelves filled with ceramic dishes, jars, and wicker baskets add warmth and character. Large pendant lights illuminate the space, while windows on either side bring in natural light, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Vintage laundry room with retro appliances. Laundry day is often seen as a chore, but in a vintage farmhouse setting, it becomes an experience in its own right. Picture a retro-style washer and dryer set against a backdrop of distressed wood shelving and vintage laundry baskets. The space is organized, functional, and full of character, exactly what you'd expect from a farmhouse-inspired laundry room. Antique signs or retro washing advertisements on the wall add charm, while soft lighting enhances the room's warm, cozy feel. Even the smallest details, like a handmade laundry bag or a galvanized bucket for soaking clothes, bring personality and warmth to the space, making it feel less like a utility room and more like a charming part of the home. A charming vintage laundry room features retro appliances with sleek metallic finishes. Wooden shelves stocked with laundry supplies and a large rustic clock adorn the space. Industrial-style lighting illuminates the room, enhancing its farmhouse aesthetic. The organized layout and wooden accents create a cozy, functional space that blends style and practicality. Charming farmhouse bathroom with vintage accessories. Farmhouse bathrooms are all about creating a cozy, charming retreat. Imagine a vintage freestanding tub, its clawfoot legs adding a touch of elegance and nostalgia. Above, an antique mirror, with its well-worn frame, reflects the soft light from a farmhouse-style pendant lamp. Mismatched tiles or reclaimed wood on the walls add texture and warmth, making the room feel like a rustic escape. Woven baskets, filled with towels or toiletries, sit in the corners, while botanical prints or simple framed quotes add the perfect finishing touch. This space feels personal and inviting, everything a farmhouse bathroom should be. A charming farmhouse bathroom features a freestanding clawfoot tub with a rustic wooden tray holding bath products. Shiplap walls and a framed mirror with sconces enhance the vintage appeal. A wicker basket with towels and a cabinet add coziness, while natural light streams through the windows, creating an inviting atmosphere.